Welcome back, folks, to another episode of Jamin's Daily. We're going to catch up on some Warhammer Krieg update. All right, so a couple weeks ago, I think it's been about 3 weeks now, I bought Death Korps of Krieg, and it's been a blast so far. I've come a ways. I've done some videos and a number of shorts. But I wanted to really kind of go into detail, unlike any other videos I've done before, and really just share with the folks at home my little mini pieces of art. And while I'm doing that, kind of give you a little bit of other Warhammer hobby updates. One of which is, so I'm reading the Twice Dead King Necron lore. It's interesting. It's different, but I want to be well-rounded in all my Warhammer lore. I read a lot of Cassius Cain, hero of the Imperium, and he is in several of the short stories and books he's coming across the Necron, and it's hilarious the way he describes them because they're ruthless killers. Okay. So I had to read it. It's just part of my Warhammer education. But as I'm reading this, you'll see I have in here, look at this bookmark, if you want to call it a bookmark. I mean, it's a page saver is really what it is. Because to me, a bookmark is thin, people have an idea of what a bookmark is. This is not necessarily a bookmark. It's a page saver. All right, folks. And so this is how I save what page I'm on when I'm reading, boom, put it in there, close the book. Oh, there it is. That's what page I'm on. Page saver. And this is the Emperor of Mankind. But it's not the first one that I did. I've been doing several. The sad fact is that I've lost some of the other ones because, they're in the mix. I'm walking miles a day reading this book, and I've lost the bookmark that way. It just fell. So, but one of the ones I do have left over was this guy, another page saver, the Imperial Aquila. They do this. That's how they do the Aquila. You get it? You see how that works? The wings, the eagle. Yeah. So I have that one that I'm saying. So now I'm gonna start saving them. So here's this, and you see how it's fading? It's from rubbing off. I just printed this out. I print these out. Same thing for this one. This is all just Google Emperor of Mankind Warhammer, printed it out, colored it. So I'm gonna keep on. I had the one I do miss, and I wish I still had, was a bookmark or a page saver I made or printed out with Gregor Eisenhorn and Elizabeth. Oh, what's Bequin? I don't know how you pronounce her last name. It's just Elizabeth and Gregor or Eisenhorn. It was a really cool double-sided. These other ones are not double-sided. This is not double-sided. This one, it was like a page, and I folded it. Oh, man, I lost that one. I could probably still find it and print it out. That's what I'm going to do. Anyways, in addition to my bookmark page saving making, I've also created and painted my own Krieg. So let's get into that. Let's have a look. Let's start with, I think this might have been one of the first ones I painted because it was a cool pose. You'll see he's running. There was 2 color schemes on the box. A green, like this guy, green, brown. This guy's running. He's got the cash. He's got the bag. He doesn't want to drop the bag. bouncing. And so these are all about 80% done, I would say. So here's first color scheme. One of the different things I've done on this mini that I have not done on past minis was using the cork and some adding some elements to the base. Very proud of myself on that. Then we have, let's see here, and I was trying to do different styles, different elements to the base, make it unique. So here we have a different Krieg. This guy needs some more work done. I haven't even painted the rifle yet, it looks like. But look at the base. This one, I kind of cut the cork and put the faux grass thing on the base itself. You see that? I don't know, because there's 10 minis. So I was trying to do something slightly different on every one. So this guy needs some more. This guy's like 50% done. I'm gonna try to find somebody who's a little further along. Oh, here we go. This guy's I think the leader. Here's the captain. He's got his chain sword. He needs a more gray, dark blue. I have not done most of their eyes. I still haven't convinced myself on what I want to do for their eyes. But here's this guy. Base, it's got a lot of grass on this one. After I put a lot of grass, this was like the first one. I think this was the actual first Krieg I did. And then I put the grass on. I was like, that's too much. So on the other ones I do, there's a little less grass. And again, I want to say none of these minis are completely done. They're all a work in progress. I'm going to show you this guy. His base is not done well. There's still work to be done on the base, but he's got a really cool weapon. It's like a rock grenade launcher. There he is. He's pulling the grenade out, or he's putting a shell in. So I thought that was a cool weapon. This guy's got a little bit more silver on the pads and the helmet. Backpack needs some work. The base, his shoes are dirty. I don't know where I want to go with the base on this one. But, so there's this guy. I'm going to show you one more. I thought I was going to show all of them, but then I think the video just be too long. So we're going to do one last one. This is one that I just recently did, and I thought that was an interesting pose. It's like a recon guy. He's got binoculars. He's got his rifle, his sling on his shoulder. I did the base. On this base, I added some sand. The sand at this size looks like small rocks. And then I was real happy with myself on how I depicted his backpack. So this guy's like the communicado guy. He's got this cool communication backpack, unlike the others. So I spent some time and adding some cool color to it. Like remember this is the future, so it should be like different flashing lights or something. Not very tactical, because that would definitely be visible to the enemy, but hey, it looks cool, and that's what matters. So, folks, hope you like my update on the Krieg and a little bit of update on my Warhammer hobby, bookmarks, and so stay tuned because Jamin's Daily, which is a family vlog, has now slightly become about a 1/4%, maybe even close to 50% Warhammer, which I'm okay with in a way. So stay tuned to Jamin's Daily because the best is yet to come.